everybody. So today we're going to have another tasting of beer number 10 in my 2-hop series featuring Cascade and Centennial. Now beer number 10 is Centennial Cascade with first wort hops, but we're doing the late edition hops. So kind of just like beer number 8 and beer number 9 where we used the 60-minute boil, now we're going to use the end. So I believe it's the 10 and 5-minute boil. I believe it is. So 2 pounds, 4 ounces of 2-row. Then 0.25 ounces of Cascade and Centennial when you're drawing off your wort. So mash out probably. Then at 60 minutes or when we come to a boil, we'll add 0.25 ounces of Centennial. This was bottled, oops, I guess it's been facing the wrong way. This was bottled on 9/20/2019, 6.93% ABV. Now back when I was making these lower number batches, I did bottle 7 of them. So they will continue a little longer than some of the new ones. Like my 3-hop series, I just bottled 3 22-ounce bottles, and obviously those are gone. We do have carbonation. I can see everything coming up. Let's go ahead and get this into a glass. Most of these have been better. It's going to be hit or miss on if they are. I mean, technically this is an IPA that's 6 months old, which you probably don't want to let them sit. I am not going to put the bottom in there. I do bottle directly out of the fermenter, and I just don't want all that stuff in there right now. If it was a crap beer, I'd dump the whole thing in there, but I want to see the color and everything, and I know there's going to be trub and settlement in there, so I don't want to do that. Nice white head, small medium bubbles, about a finger of head bubbles on the side, are compact like dish soap. Color, bright yellow in color, lots of bubbles coming up. I do have some particles floating in there, but not very many. Maybe a little bit of chill haze. I can see the bell sign and the light box in there. Good color, but that's probably what you would expect from a beer just made with a 2-row. This is a half smash, you could say. We're only using 1 grain, but we are using multiple malts. Let's go ahead and smell, see if we get anything, I guess, nice and level. At this point, I think it would be doing the first wort hopping. Usually it's more of a balanced smell and taste, so let's see if we get that. A little bit of malt, but that's what you could expect for a beer this old. Probably a little citrus lemon in there. I almost want to say some sweet honey, but that's just from the malt. Higher ABV, I could see a little honey coming out of this one. It's more sweet malt than anything. It's not, we didn't use honey in this beer, but usually as they age, we're starting to see some of that honey water smell. But yeah, I would say some toasted bread with some citrus lemon in there, very faint, and then some sweet honey behind it. Let's go ahead and taste. Big citrus up front, generic citrus, bitterness. That's the thing that sticks out in this one to me in the back. There is a lot of bitterness. You're getting that toasted malt citrus up front, more of the citrus, but it almost, as it gets to the back, if I was doing this blind or didn't know what was in this beer, I would say there's a lot of citrus rind, like lemon rind or something, because it's very bitter in back. Yeah, aftertaste is like a light toasted citrus, generic citrus with lots of bitterness. I wonder, now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if I would have to go back and watch some of the other videos if that bitterness, no, because it would have only been on the last couple. What I was thinking is maybe because we're doing that first wort hop, that over time more bitterness is coming. But I think we've seen it on beers like 3 and 4 or something like that, so I guess we can't go by that. Yeah, smooth. It's good. I'm not really tasting that honey water. Just that bitterness is very overpowering in this beer now. Um, if I bought it, would I drink it? Yes. Would I buy it again? Probably not. Just because that bitterness doesn't feel balanced. There's not enough other flavors or malts in there to balance out that much bitterness. I didn't write down the IBUs. But yeah, that upfront taste is good. Definitely not getting floral, so that's at least good for me. But usually, when I use Centennial and Cascade, if I use Centennial first, I usually don't get that floral. I think there's been one or two out of these 20 that's happened. But yeah, overall, solid beer. I would drink it. I probably wouldn't brew it. It needs a little bit more backbone, and I would probably drink it a little fresher just to cut down on that bitterness. So if you enjoyed this video, check some more videos out over here. And until next time, happy brewing.